A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. Taipei, Taiwan. In a significant display of military readiness, Taiwan has commenced its annual Han Guang military exercises on July 9, 2025. This year's drills, which span over 10 days, are the longest in the history of the exercises and are designed to counteract increasing threats from China, including the use of gray zone tactics that stop short of full-scale warfare. The live-fire drills come in response to escalating tensions in the region as China continues to assert its claim over Taiwan, which it views as a breakaway province to be annexed by force if necessary. The Taiwanese government has been vocal about its desire to maintain its de facto independence, a sentiment echoed by the majority of its citizens. The Han Guang drills commenced with operations aimed at countering harassment from Chinese Coast Guard and maritime militia vessels that have been increasingly aggressive towards Taiwanese ships near offshore islands that lie close to the Chinese coast. The Taiwanese Defense Ministry has expressed concerns that China may attempt to launch an invasion under the guise of minor provocations. As part of the exercises, Taiwan is fortifying its ports and preparing for possible landing scenarios on islands located approximately 160 kilometers off the Chinese mainland. The drills will also include anti-landing simulations, with the participation of regular forces from all military branches and support from 22,000 reservists. The Ministry of National Defense stated that the exercises will be conducted around the clock under realistic conditions, addressing criticisms that previous drills have lacked authenticity. In light of the military exercises, the Taiwanese government has urged the public to remain patient with potential disruptions to air traffic and to disregard any misinformation regarding the drills. China's response to the announcement of the Han Guang exercises has been predictably sharp. A spokesperson for the Chinese Defense Ministry, Colonel Jiang Bing, dismissed the drills as a mere bluff by Taiwan's ruling Democratic Progressive Party, DPP, accusing them of attempting to rally the Taiwanese people around the cause of independence for their own political gain. He asserted that no amount of military posturing could prevent the Chinese People's Liberation Army, PLA, from achieving its goal of reunification with Taiwan. In a show of force, the PLA has been conducting harassment operations around Taiwan's air and sea domains, which the Taiwanese Defense Ministry has described as part of a joint combat readiness patrol. Taiwan's armed forces have been actively monitoring the situation, employing intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance measures to respond appropriately to any provocations. Additionally, on the same day, China imposed export controls on 8 companies linked to Taiwan's military, further complicating the already tense relations. These measures restrict the export of dual-use items, which can serve both civilian and military purposes, to companies including the Aerospace Industrial Development Corporation and CSBC Corporation. Despite these challenges, a spokesman for Taiwan's Defense Ministry downplayed the impact of the export controls, emphasizing that Taiwan's defense industry has eliminated reliance on Chinese-made components and is committed to domestic production. The ongoing military exercises and China's aggressive stance highlight the precarious situation in the Taiwan Strait, as both sides prepare for the possibility of conflict. As tensions continue to rise, the world watches closely, aware that the stability of the region hangs in the balance. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.